Hello, hello, hello. Okay. So right now, if we look at gold, then price have created this trend line liquidity, but the structure is still going to the upside. If you look at 30 minutes, price have induced this lows. Price took out the liquidity from this lows and continued to the upside. So if you look at 1 minute here, we have this order block. Price took out the liquidity and then it swept the liquidity and then gave this breakout structure. So we have this area where we can look for buy side. Right now, we have this breaker block and there is order block to the left side. And price have created this imbalance in the price. So we can look for entry on this order block and then look for a continuation. So we could get a reaction from this area on 1 minute. So this is the order block where we can get a downside reaction. We'll look for confirmation, then only we'll look for entry. We'll not look for direct entry. From I think on Friday's live here. So this is the trade which I gave on the Friday's live. Price came down to sweep the liquidity, but it didn't sweep all this liquidity. So even if you have entered over here at this breakout or this breakout, you could have caught this move, but then this happened on Monday instead of Friday. Hello, hello, Nitish. Okay, let's say BTC. So we are getting a reaction from here. If you look at BTC, price have tapped this demand zone on higher time frame. If you look at this area, price have tapped and created this wick, like this structure which went to the upside, and it should continue. I think. Let's go to lower time frame. Here, it can continue upside, but right now the trend is to the downside. So this is the candle which took out the liquidity. So this is the candle which took out liquidity from this side and this side. But if we try to mark order block from this area, Then we have where we can look for sell side. So this is a POI. You have to look for a chalk. So price will break the previous low. Then you can look for liquidity and then you can look for sell. Right now, on 30 minutes, price is creating high rise and high lows. Here, you took out the liquidity, tapped, continued. Should tap this. This has been mitigated. Price is creating trendline liquidity, so it should tap this area and it can continue. So you can look for a buy side entry, stop loss below this area, target the next high. It's around 1:4. This. Hello, hello. We can trade this breakout also after this high. Let's see. So if you look at 30 minutes here, there's a huge imbalance in the price. Like price have created this imbalance. This is the structure where we for buy side. We also have two order blocks, this one and this one. Let's see. The price is reacting. If this like if there is a move which took out this both order blocks and does not give us any reaction, then we look for chalk. But right now the moment is coming to the order block. Let's see. Screenshot this This is the code you can screenshot and then add, so you can get the same settings. There's imbalance over here, that's why price is reacting. But I think it has been mitigated, so it should continue sweeping this low. And then it should tap and continue. Please hit the like button. If this high breaks, then we look for buy side. I think it should react from this order block. It's a order block on 15 seconds. Price took out this liquidity. This is the inducement. If this breaks, then we'll put our stop loss below this and target the next high, which is this one. You can look for entry over here also, but it will be risky entry. But it should react from this order block only. We don't have to wait for chalk. Like you can wait for chalk, but I'm entering directly after looking for candle confirmation. So I'm entering over here. It should retest this and then it should continue. Enter with less risk because we have another order block to the downside. This is something we want to see. Like here, price took out this low. Now it have created a strong low where price will continue to the upside. So as we are on all-time high, we can trail the stop loss. Right now it's 1:3. So what we can do right now is we can close our some position at this order block, and then we can keep the rest running. I'm good. I'm good. How are you? 5 to 6 years. Please hit the like button. I think we are gonna get stopped out by looking at the moment. Price have took out this high and induce to that side. Let's see. We can hope that it should continue the upside. But looking at the moment, I think it should continue downside and it can react from this order block. I think it have induced these highs and it should continue. Let's see. It's consolidating over here. It's taking sweeping the liquidity from upside and downside, reacting from this order block and all. The worst thing can happen is it can sweep our stop loss and then it will continue. I have put stop loss below this low because if you look at this area, then there was small imbalance over here. GU, I don't think you can don't look for sell on GU because if you look at GU, price took out this low, we have this weak high. It's creating international, it's also going to the upside. So we have this order block. So on GU, price took out the liquidity from this low, created the strong high. There's this weak high. Internal structure is going to the upside. Price took out this low. So we have this 30-minute order block. You can look for buy side entry from here and target the next high. So around 1:3, but if you look for change of pattern, then you can get around 1:5, 6. I don't think there is news, and I don't think so. There is news today. If you look at Forex Factory, all this follows a yellow folder. It should break this highs. Price have created this trend line liquidity to the upside and downside. So before going to the upside, it will sweep some liquidity. And that's when I think it will hit our stop loss. I think so. That's why I risk low in this entry. We have this 5-minute entry to the downside. This one. I got stopped out over here. Yeah. Now I think it will continue upside. So let's wait for price to come at this area. Then we'll look for another buy side entry. Now the momentum is coming in. It took out this previous structure, this previous low. Yes, right. We can look for re-entry at this breakout, but I will not recommend. But the momentum is kicking in right now. So if you look at 1 minute, then price have created this train line liquidity over here, and we got this candle body closure. So it's showing that it gave a breakout structure, but still we can see a reaction to the upside from here. You can execute, but enter with less risk over here. Divide the risk. If you are not, if you haven't entered in the first trade, enter over here. And if this fails, then you can look for buy side from here. This is the area. Let's see. Let's look at DX5, what DX5 is doing. So this is the third time we can see price broke the structure to the downside. It's still, even if this is a candle body, it's still reacting from this areas, like it's sweeping the lows again going to the upside. Here also we can see price have tapped this area. It should continue to the downside. Let's see what structure is doing. Okay, the order block, the breaker block is over here. So price have not tapped. So it should continue to the downside from here, and then we can expect a move to the upside. You can put your stop loss to break in if you have entered in the second entry. If you look at Solana, then price it's creating high. We have this higher high, but we could get a pullback from this area. From this area, if you look at 30 minutes, there will be some kind of order block. But if you look at the 4-hour candle, price have created this high. So if price wants to go to the downside, then it will probably sweep this high and then it should continue. So we can look for buy side. So there is this order block where you can look for buy side. This high, it should retest and continue. Price have created this trend line liquidity to upside. So you could expect a price to create liquid sweep. Then it should tap this area and then it should continue. Look for a candle closure about this area. You can target the next high, which is around 1:5, 1:3. something like this. So around 1 is to 4, 4.5. This lows are equal lows, like not equal lows, but there is imbalance left in the structure. So it should fulfill the structure and then it should continue. So you can look for 1 is to 5 from here. Euro SD, if DXY continues to downside, then we can look for so right now price have created this imbalance. We have this order block. So here we can look for buy side. Don't look for sell side on EU and GU. Don't know about GU. Let's see what we have got on GU. So this is from the news. Lots of liquidity to the downside. Price have mitigated this area. It should continue to the upside. These are the equal lows. So we can expect price to break this high. It should price have took out this liquidity. It should continue. We will look for a breakout retest. But on EU, there is not that fast movement. But you can look for a continuation trade. Please hit the like button. On I think last week I gave this GU trade also, which took out this liquidity. We had this order block on low time frame. Here there was imbalance. Price tapped the breaker block first, and then it price tapped our order block, and then it reacted from this. Also, GBPUSD tapped the order block, but then it rejected from this area. It started to go down. USDCHF is at POI. We have this low. So there's a sell side liquidity below this area which has been swept out. Wait for price to break this high now. Then you can look for entry. Here on 5 minute, it have created liquidity, again more liquidity downside. So it should sweep liquidity and then it should break the structure. Then you can look for buy side. This order block or this breaker block. Please hit the like button. It have almost swept the liquidity. Then so this is the order block and this will be a breaker block. Price rejected from this EU. Okay. So this is a breaker block. This is the order block reacted from this order block. So it's a failed order block and we can look for a retest and then it should continue. So this move was created to sweep the liquidity and now this move has broken. So in which direction price should go? It should take the liquidity from this side. It's consolidating too much. USD GPI sell on FUG. I don't use FUG for entries, so I can't really tell from which area you can look for entry. Instead of looking for this area for sell or this area, price have already took out the liquidity here. So you can use this order block to look for sell side entry. The price will take this low out. If you go to 5 minutes, price have not broken the structure, but it will break now. Go to 5 minutes. This is the low, which is the strong low right now because it took out the liquidity. Here we don't have a strong inducement. It's showing like a equal highs, but this candle took out the structure. So if price react from this, if price breaks this low, then you can look for sell side from this area. So in 5 minute, if you look at gold, then it's like there was FVG over here, and we had this order block on lower time frame. That was our entry. Five minute, 1 minute. Okay. I look for order blocks for entry. GBPUSD, you can look for buy side from this area. This is a 5 minute order block. There's imbalance in this area. I'm currently studying ICT concepts. I don't follow ICT concepts. I have not seen all the content. So here we have this order block from where we can, so price is rejecting, so it can sweep some liquidity and then it will continue upside. So don't panic and exit. So price have reacted from our Euro USD order block, breakout block, retested our area. It's continuing to the upside. So if you have entered in this, put your stop loss below this low. So now this is a strong low, and then you can target the next high, which is this one. So you can look for 1:5 very easily. Price have took out this liquidity, it should continue to the upside only. This is around 1:5. Close your 50% position and hold the rest, because there is no major inducement, so we can get a deeper pullback. So you can exit 50-60% position and then hold the remaining. Hit the like button. You can trail the stop loss now and hold this move. You can catch this move to the upside. So right now price have created this all liquidity to the downside. We can get a deeper pullback, sweeping this all liquidity. So keep that in mind. Right now it's 1:4. We want price to sweep this previous candle, and then it should break, give us engulfing. Then we can place our stop loss below this, and then we can trail and catch this move to the upside. So we have this imbalance, so it will sweep, tap this imbalance, it should continue. Let's see. If this candle closes to downside, this one, it's sweeping the liquidity from this high. We could get a reversal because it's sweeping the liquidity from this high. We don't want that to be happen, so we want price to close above the structure. Trail your stop loss below this low and hold this to the take profit here. You can hold this move to the upside by trailing the stop loss to the upside. Right now it's 1 is to 4. It should create. Don't panic when it retests because it have. I don't see any liquidity sweep over here. It just lows, create a random structure. It's creating a downside wick. If this opens to the upside, it will create more liquidity and it should continue to the upside. Then you can put your stop loss below this low. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Please hit the like button. Join this Telegram group.